Hi, Greg Lewis here. Unfortunately, I could not attend live tonight because, well, I'm too busy saving the world, yet again. Now, sadly, this is via a video game. Sad, I know. But I am a serious gamer. As a side note, I'm well equipped to deal with these threatening elements with the handy, trusty Cadbury Mint Bar. You can't leave home without this baby. I also usually have with me some form of a caffeine-infused drink. Seriously, I teach OLTD508, mobile technologies and game-based learning, and that's quite a bit different than gaming per se. Both of these areas have grown immensely in the 4 years that I've taught this course, and both have huge implications for teachers and students and the workplaces that they work in. Look at me, I'm doing this from a distance, and this is becoming more ubiquitous for sure, prevalent even. So I thought I'd give you a little brief tour of the course site, and this is our homepage. Yes, this fine young man is related to me, although he's not so young anymore. One of the things that, well, two of the things that we consider, or the guiding questions for the course are, in what ways can mobile learning technologies be utilized so as to benefit students and teachers both in and out of the classroom? And secondly, can game-based learning inform and benefit my teaching practices while offering alternative learning experiences for students? We look at both these areas, and 6 weeks isn't a lot of time to do both, but we make it work. The other thing about this course is that it's based on an inquiry model in terms of your major project. And in this regard, you will be able to pick sort of one side or the other, whether that be on mobile technologies or whether that be on game-based learning. And this gives students the opportunity or the choice to choose which one they will go with, and most of them find that motivating, if you like. The other thing, of course, is it sort of personalizes the student's educational experience. And having agency, as I've said here, around the work that we engage in, again, is hugely motivational. The course is, again, sort of 2 halves or 3 weeks each, although it doesn't work out that way. Week 1, week 2, we look at some of the theory, some of the research that's been done around the use of mobile technologies, how they can be utilized, what sort of issues that presents for us as educators or teachers of our students. We look at a gentleman called Clark Quinn, and he talks about what we refer to as the 4 C's, and I get you folks to sort of take a mobile technology and use that using the 4C model, if you like. When it comes to game-based learning, we look at a gentleman, James Paul G., who's just excellent, and he has some sort of principles or thoughts on the use of games or gaming within classrooms. And the thing that really resonates well with myself and most other students, and you've probably heard of him at this point, is that it's really all about good learning and good learning in games. And so it makes sense, and it shows you sort of the affordances or the advantages that well-designed video games can offer both ourselves and our students. You then get to explore and assess what we would call a serious or an educational game. And this process is beneficial, and it also helps in terms of getting you more familiar with game-based learning, the environment, and how you can use those sort of things in your own workplace or classroom. That's a really quick sort of overview of the course. I guess the last thing maybe I'd show you is our Google Plus community, and this is where students and myself post on a variety of topics, usually related to either mobile technologies or game-based learning, and it's a way of us connecting and making comments and sort of contributing to a learning community. And it's very effective, it's very visual, there's lots of links, and it's stuff that can be archived and kept, and just a great resource overall. I use a very minor form of gamification here where students gain points for their posts. I call it XP, if you like. You gain so much XP and then you get full marks, full points for that. Well, there you go. That's my brief intro for OLTD508. I think VIU does an excellent job of putting together a really varied menu in terms of a technology program that allows you to utilize a variety of skills and attitudes in the classroom or workplace. Mary does a fabulous job putting together instructors that have different skills, if you like, but all overall leading to mastery of technology. Anyways, I could say a lot more. I don't want to keep you too long. Thanks for listening. Take care.